Please be seated. Bore da, a cyrsiau I Cardiff. Good morning, graduands. Good morning, honoured guests. Welcome to you all to this Cardiff University graduation ceremony. My name's Stuart Palmer. I chair the governing body of the university, the Council. And it gives me great pleasure to welcome you all today, welcome you in particular into St. David's Hall. What a wonderful venue for a degree ceremony. The acoustics are superb, and I hope as the ceremony goes forward you can test those acoustics in the best possible way by making a lot of noise. Graduands, yours has been a obviously successful journey and a significant achievement. First of all, you were successful in obtaining a place in one of the world's leading universities. You've now pursued a demanding course of study and have brought it to a successful conclusion. You've also survived, I think is the right word. You've survived a social life that I'm told here at Cardiff is absolutely exhausting. Clearly it is. Well done. Well done. You've also, while here, had the opportunity to get involved in all sorts of other activities. You've perhaps spent time in the Students' Union with all the clubs and societies. You've perhaps dipped into the cultural life of the university, the cultural life of the city. Perhaps you've played a sport, a new one to you, or one that you were just polishing the skills from times before. You might have done some volunteering, and the university is very proud of the volunteering work of its students, particularly in the local community. You might have taken advantage of the university's opportunities to study for a short time abroad. I think all of you probably, or most of you probably, have experienced the challenges, the delights of communal living, sharing the fridge. And you've made friends, friends that in many cases will stay with you for the rest of your life. I know from my own experience, I have friends now, dear friends now, who were undergraduates with me quite a time ago. Graduation, it's a time for celebration with family and friends. Family and friends who've supported you emotionally, I'm sure, during your period of study, probably supported you financially as well. And I hope you have a wonderful celebration today in this wonderful city of Cardiff, this lively, dynamic, exciting, diverse city, and a city that has been a backdrop to your time here as a student. And I hope you'll take away some fond memories of your time in Cardiff. Some of you, of course, won't be leaving. You'll be staying on for further study. You've decided to work in Cardiff and to make Cardiff your home. Whatever you do following graduation, may I personally wish you all the best in the world. The university takes pride as well in working with Cardiff and the region. We take pride in our civic mission to support and help the health, the wealth, the well-being of Cardiff and our society. Graduation is also a time to reflect on the education that you've received and how that education will stand you in stead in the future. What have you done? You've learnt, you've acquired new knowledge, I'm sure. You've acquired new skills. You've taken your business studies and allowed yourselves to dig deeper into your courses within the umbrella of business studies. You've learned to learn in many ways, learned to learn by working with your fellow students, your colleagues. You've learned to learn from all the facilities that the university provides to support that activity. You've learned to learn from your academic tutors, some of whom are behind me here on the platform. Cardiff is proud of its research-informed, its research-led teaching, and we hope you found that rewarding and stimulating and challenging. Hope it's given you the confidence to go out and ask the difficult question, to challenge conventional wisdom. And we hope that confidence that you've developed while you've been here, that confidence stays with you throughout your career. Graduation is also a time to look forward. To look forward, how can you use your qualifications, your degrees, your experience for the benefit, of course, of you and your family, but also for the benefit of the wider world? How can you put that knowledge, that experience to everybody's benefit? And there's a challenge for you. I mean, the future, without a doubt, is yours, much more than the future is mine, I suppose. In a few minutes, you're going to walk across the red carpet. I advise all graduates as they walk across the red carpet not to trip and stumble if they can possibly help it. You'll meet the Vice-Chancellor, Professor Colin Rheoli, and shake his hand. And then you'll have joined almost 200,000 graduates, alumni of the University of Cardiff. Please don't forget us. Please keep in touch with us. And please act as an ambassador to your university whenever you have the opportunity to do that. Remember that you will always be a Cardiff graduate, and we will always be proud of you and of your achievement. Now, I have the pleasure I have here a pleasure of introducing Ellen Arfon. Right, Ellen? Yes, thank you. Ellen is currently doing a Master's in Social Science Research Methods here at Cardiff University. And then she will start a PhD in October looking at multilingual literacies in Wales. Ellen is going to read the Proclamation and a poem by Wales' inaugural national poet, Gwyneth Lewis. Many of you will have encountered Gwyneth's work before. It's there on the Millennium Centre in 6 feet high words, thought to be the biggest poem in the world. Gwyneth has been writer in residence at the University School of Physics and Astronomy and is now an honorary fellow of Cardiff University. The poem Education was specially commissioned by Cardiff. Diolch yn fawr. Thank you very much. Have a wonderful ceremony. And now over to you, Ellen, please.
Education by Gwyneth Lewis. Beiddia feiddio, gwellhad y wneud. Myna geisio, parchad weid. Trawsnewidiad fydd dy glod, dy ddyfodol menter o bod. Learning's a passport that returns you home a better person. It permits you to dare being daring, makes you secure with not knowing everything, helps you welcome some failure, forges an alloy with others' thinking. It is simple delight in mind and its motions. Scintillates, but isn't deceptive. Admits the joy of institutes. Is the open road to everywhere but bigotry. It's the shortest distance between you and me. And if you're lucky, it never ends. I will now read the proclamation, first in Welsh, then in English. Nerth gwlad ei gwybodaeth. Bwyd hysbys i holl aelodau'r brifysgol, ac ar hyd y lled y byd, bod cynulliad o Brifysgol Caerdydd yn cael ei gynnal heddiw ym Mhrifddinas Cymru. O dan awdurdod Siarter Frenhinol y Brifysgol, mae'r cynulliad hwn yn cyfarfod i dderbyn y myfyrwyr sydd, yn rhinwedd eu hastudiaethau a'i hysgol heictod, wedi'w harholi'n briodol yn unol â statudau'r Brifysgol ac wedi'w cael yn deilwng o'i graddau. Wrth ddathlu llwyddiant y rhai sy'n graddio yn y cynulliad hwn, fe'i hatgoffwn o'i cyfrifoldeb i gyfrannu o werthoedd y brifysgol hon. Nodwydd yn twy i'w ceisio, drwy eu cyflawniadau, wasanaethu lles pawb, ymdrechu sicrhau rhagoriaeth ym mhopeth, ac ymboeni am ddyfodol ein byd. Gwrandewch yn awchus ar ddoethineb, gan ei fod yn cynnig gobaith a gwirionedd ym mhob cenhedlaeth. Nerth gwlad ei gwybodaeth. A nation's strength is in its learning. Let it be known to all members of the university and throughout the world that today, in the capital city of Wales, a congregation of Cardiff University is taking place. Under the authority of the university's Royal Charter, this congregation meets to receive those students who, by virtue of their studies and scholarship, have been appropriately examined according to the statutes of the university and found worthy of their degrees. We celebrate the success of those who graduate in this congregation, and in doing so, remind them of their responsibility to share in the values of this university. It is for them to seek, through their achievements, to serve the common good, to strive for excellence on all things, and care for the future of our world. Be attentive to wisdom, for it offers hope and truth in every generation.
Bore da. Fel is-ganghellor, mae gen I bleser mawr estyn croeso cynnes I chi gyd y bore yma. Well, good morning, everybody, and it's my great pleasure as Vice-Chancellor to welcome you all to this morning's ceremony. We now come to the main part of today's proceedings, where students will cross the stage, come up to me, I will congratulate them, and they will go on and then sit down. Now, as they cross the stage, that is the moment at which you must erupt into wild applause. Make as much noise as you like and as you can. You can whoop, whistle, scream, whatever you want. All I ask is that once the student has, I've congratulated the student, they've moved on, you stop at that point so that we can hear the name of the next person, so that we can be fair to everybody. Now, once all the students for each award have crossed the stage and gone back and sat down, I will then ask them to stand and will address them in Welsh, which is our tradition at Cardiff University. And the Welsh sentence that I will use when translated into English means, through the authority conferred upon me by the university, I receive you to your award with all the privileges this confers. So we will now proceed to the presentation of graduates.
I, Professor Julian Gould-Williams, introduce those who have received the degree of Bachelor of Economic and Social Studies. Isabel Morgan. Christopher Kenway Pang. James Rogers-Jones. Lenny Suhaila Binti Sharil. Jack Shaw. Joshua Edward Plank. Hannah Evans. William Andrew Butcher. Callum McIntosh. I, Professor Julian Gould Williams, introduce those who have received the degree of Bachelor of Science. Nur Husna Binti Abdul Halim. Ala Fazi Al-Ghamrani. Owing Yang. Emma Louise Chard. Jinglei Ding. Math Emir. Shaijing Ma. Jamal Mohammed. Aksa Naisir. Peng Singh. Lucy Emma Ryan. Eleanor Cox. Nicola Whitaker. Joda Tina. Mohammed Helmi. Nur Islin Abdul Kai Kamal. Learniona Abdul Rama. Abdul Jeffries. Ainul Azimullah Ahmad. Ragud Allah Wati. Husam Ishaq Salim Al-Siobi. Latifa Al-Bazaz. Salma Nasser Al-Harasi. Omer Ali. Saeed Rashdan Khalili Adam Al-Jeffrey. Khalifa Al-Mansoure. Ryan Al-Zakwani. Ines Ahmad. Mohammed Ali Mahdi bin Arith. Sharifa Nurul Ayman binti Saeed Omar. Alex Chan. Aaron Cole. Nufez Dalek. Chloe Dyke. Tony Edwards. Gong Hong Min. Nadira Akman Hamdun. Ben Hawksworth. Gemma Ann Isaac. Fatina ila binti Ishaq. Ahmed Faras Hanif bin Ismail. Harvey Jefford. Yingtian Jiang. Hannah Johnson. Glesimar Jones. Thomas Jones. Rhiannon Jane Kift Morgan. Sitin Lan. Fatina Latip. Fazanu Nodzen. Putiri Amalia Mentaza Khan. Amaral Akli bin Mohammed Ghazili. Siti Zubaida Mohammed Noor. Nurul Hazika binti Mohammed Aras. Ahmed Fadullah Mohammed Rafi. Nur Akila Nafisa. Hussein Mutada Datani. Mohammed Fahmi bin Muad Ramli. Siti Nokalisa binti Mohammed Zakri. Mohammed Ikmal Haikal Mohammed Zil Kifli. Raun Shabir Musa. Mohammed Nur Fahen bin Mohammed. William North. Molly Owen. Matt Pritchard. Raja Shurin. Mohammed Ayman Arif bin Ramdan. Radin Romanik. Aliyah Sakina Ruslan. Samir Sadiq. Ayuni Netri Senawi. Shiv Rayu Shah. Noor Shahira binti Sharhi Fundin. Jason Spink. Fatima Azara Soliman. Garda Ali Ahmad Soliman. Saeed Anwar Fahan bin Saeed Mohammed. Cameron Simmons. Tiffany Wang Sai Tam. Daniel Tardif. Sathia Yu Suthan. Rehan Uzaman. Zime Wan. Amy Williams. Ben Williams. Samuel Curtis John Wood. cyrsiau. Sharish Afzal. Joshua Hancock. Daniel Harry. Morgan Rhys-Giles Williams. Ruth Elizabeth Murphy. Charlotte Parkhouse.
I, Professor Rachel Ashworth, introduce those who've received the degree of Bachelor of Science. Sayaslan Razul bin Abdul Sani. Kamran Ahmadi. Isabel Patricia Andrews. Jatin Arnasia. Rhiannon Gwyneth Barry. George Henry Basnet. Robert Bentley. Emma Louise Billington. Charlie Birchall. Matthew Thomas Bly. Georgia Bowley. Lucy Alexandra Chapman. Vibhav Singh Chima. Dang Bao Chen. Smarth Chug. Hayley Cook. Athelstane Bertram Sebastian Cornforth. Chloe Cottle-Watkins. Jacques Davies-Crenn. Navisha Dillon. Oscar Downing. Charlotte Drost. Eleanor Eddie Williams. Frederick Stellini Yule Eilerson. Sarah El Haloul. Shima Sharif Abdulaziz Al-Shire. Ross Einan. Harry Joe Gallimore. Ya Gao. Hugh Gordon. Edward Graves. Callum Griffiths. Liam Hancock. Liang Hao. Thomas Harvey. Wan Jinghe. Jessica Hitt. Wing Ho. Yin Hang Ho. Alice Horn. Joe Hoskin. James Jacob.
Yeah, boy!
Janja Kai. Ewan Jones. Jack Hopkirk Jones. Arav Kumar. Zoe Louise Lamb. Chi Ho Leung. Xiao King Lee. Nia Locker. Ben McElraith. Melissa Meredith. Mikhail Myodorowski. Joseph Olivey. Maha Osman. Katie O'Toole. Bharat Patil. Edmund Patterson. Connor Pierce. Shamila Pepper Granger. Benjamin James Perrett. Stella Sanova Petrova. Beth Powell. Harry Puddifoot. Max Pugsley. Connor Riley. Catherine Roberts. Sonia Sandeep Shah. Jaiteg Singh. Garon Ian Skirm. Emily May Staples. Edward Christian Starling. Samuel Stevenson. Lydia Stewart. Carlum Sum. Sun Hui. Adam James Symes. Himani Tikwani. Ang Cho Thwin. Nick Wakefield. Oliver Weaver. Jack Williams. Wei and Wong. Alice Woodruff. Olivia Woodward. Mac Vysokansky. Mingri Yan. Grace Younger. Yu Yuan Zhang. Xiaoying Zhong. Yu Young Zhou. Catherine Susan Hoskins. Claire Joyce. Ian Keseru. Daniel Lynn Morgan. Kelly Taverner. Katie Wise. Francesca Ince. Fionn Lahan. Daniel O'Rourke. Georgia Emily Anthony. Anna Aviles. Georgina Beale. Zoe Blay. Edward Cook. Ben Coomber. Eleanor Coyne. Hayden John Cuthbert Brown. Lily Rose Fenn. Abby Finch. Joseph Gill. Laura Hargrave. Matthew John. Joanna Lindsay Kelly. Bryony Rosa Clowett. Lois Alexandra Clowett. George Lukins. Emma May Manning. Craig Stephen McBride. Michaela Rundle. Katie Sainsbury. Harriet Spellman. Thomas Stiles. Philip Calian Donnelly. Nathaniel Taylor. Prodromos Marios Surikoglu. Chloe Powell. Ali Al-Jarudi. Ida Ifa Aminuddin. Mohammed Sulhazik bin Haji Muhammad Ali. Rosita May Diamond. Ho Yao Ka. Don Ho Poon. Tamara Salibova. Yang Wei Wen. Xiao Jiao. Jasmine Ellis. Lean Al-Hunaiti. Hayengo Sarabidi Andrian Tahina. Bethany Burnage. Cascade Clavin. Robin Clifford. Jemima Clifton. Megan Davies. Jean-Marie Jacqueline Jeanette Delagassi. Francesca Hughes. Zainab Hussain. Magic Jari. Bryn Knight. Janya Lin. Shriji Bharat Nai. Juliana Justine Paul. Milada Sokova. Martin Stevka. Rushan Tang. Daniel Taylor. Reese Williams. Amelia Wright. Dima Al-Alkubi. Farah Al-Madani. Hodan Al-Somali. Ellen Anderson Yukalovich. Daniel Bruck. Ho Chong Chu. Yekaterina Golubeva. Ho Yik Kwan. Kyang Lu. Thomas Smith. Shinri Song. Harry Townend. Antonis Georgiadis. Amelia Barr. Emily Ann Barrett. George Bellwood. Jack Rees Bishop. Dylan Bridges. Alex Brindley. Carrie-Anne Brown. Keijian Chen. Choi Chun Yin. Teron Chu. Josie Clark. Elliot Clement. Janine Aguillon Esteban. Joshua Evans. Matthew Evans. Roberta Everett Witts. Terry Ann Fitzpatrick. Sarah Fleming. Alex Fraser Nash. Marcus Gibbons. James Full. Joseph Gladstone. Harry Hannaford. Joshua Thomas Howells. Bella Hunter. Ji-Young Kim. Jessie Kaponen. Jason Kajun Lai. Harry Lang. Yan Tong Lian. Xin Lian. Robert Mansell. Alicia McComish. Sharon Ung. Louis O'Brien. Lauren Owen. Samuel Owen. Megan May Parrott. Yi Young Peng. Sophie Pepin. Phoebe Pocock. Bradley Priest. Rory John Dorian Pugh. Amy Reed Gibbs. Callum Russell. Adam Azeldin Salam. Sophie Shern. Kirandeep Kaur Sidhu. Jacob Smith. Nicole Stock. Tara Taylor. Bryn Tai. Josh Van Zeeland. Natalie Cherie Vijaya Kumar. Sikin Wang. Sarah Wong. Jia Xiong. Wen Shangzhu. Megan Sean Lawton. George Robin Tomes. Rhiannon Braun. Eilish Emily Dixon. Thomas Lee. Afra Mahmood Saki Al-Balushi. Charlie Gale. Yusuf Ali Iqbal. Chavda Nikolov Kazaliev. Yerk Hang Kwong. Yen Ning Lim. Yin Ki U. Sui Shun Yang. The Vice-Chancellor will now confer the award.
Will the students who've just crossed the stage please stand? Torre'r awdurdod a roddwyd I mi gan y Brifysgol, derbyniaf chi I gael eich dyfarniad a'r holl freintiau a ddaw yn ei sgil. Llongyfarchiadau. Congratulations. Thank you very much. Diolch yn fawr.
Rwy fi'r athro Damien Wolford-Davies yn cyflwyno rhai sydd wedi derbyn y diploma ôl-raddedig. I, Professor Damien Wolford-Davies, introduce those who have received the postgraduate diploma. Ahmed Ali Amir Al-Alawi. I, Professor Damien Wolford-Davies, introduce those who have received the degree of Master of Business Administration. Sonal. Sumir Chawla. Shakar Abdullah. Mohammed Shamas Abid. Ayush Agrawal. Subham Agrawal. Sarah Abdullah Al-Dusari. Yasser Saleh Mohammed Al-Jassir. Leah Bergs. Zaid Zahor Bat. Konstantinos Bilirakis. Edita Bruzititi. Tom Carpen. Tejas Gupta Shintalapalli. James Patrick George Clark. Harsh Dahia. Formilayo Gifty David. Yayan Davis. Yunan Dung. Juan Pablo Diaz. Yun Shandu. Aishwari Fatak. Esther Ngendo Gichuhi. Matthew Godden. Shivam Goel. Tejasav Goel. Bradley James Gordon. Sharon Gottru. Anshul Gupta. Anu Gupta. Piyush Gupta. Sophie Alexandra Hazel. Scott Howell, Jill Juan, Kerry Louise Hudson, Titikan Yamtitikun, Akash Jathanand Jagwani, Jordan Jenkins, Joyce Kamau, Michael Cassis, Pranjul Kathuria, Vinayak Kavade, Shatakshi Kandelwal, Shivi Kandelwal, Johanna Lessman, Tong Lee, Smriti Limbu, Li Ling, Jiufei Liu, Yanbo Liu, Mark Longhurst, Francesca March, Kuyang Meng, Nikita Gurmukdas Nagrani, Raya Nazim Neme, Morgan O'Keefe, Suraj Paramel, Tianing Pei, Kavya Pola, Lawrence Powell, Kanisha Ravisankar, Amit Revankar, Peter Rawlinson, Shuyan Shi, Palak Singhal, Vishnu Prasad Sivaprasad, Gary Skipper, Chung Si Song, Adish Vimal Sonthalia, Robert Jeffrey Stevens, Hannah Elizabeth Stone, Guruda Suvarna, Nora Berger Syverson, Upasana Shivaprasad Tendulkar, Ramya Venkatesh, Sushika Vijayaka, Marcel Frolik, Akshay Vaskar, Arthur Mark Williams, Leah Williams, Yingjia, Yavin Jir, Vikas Yadav, Preeti Zade, Zara Sophia, Weilu Zhang, Yizhong, Sian Ballard. Theo Callender. Nick Heslop. Nia Morgan. Tumpale Firi. Ellen Marie Pinnell. Daniel Welsh. Jia Yuchu. Hendel Hassan. Rushi Sharadgatani. Vertika Kanaja. Patrick Ketter. Danielle Lauterborn. Yidan Lee. Christina MacDonald. Kayla Moyes. Junyan Pan. Mingfei Song. Jingqian. Hui Yunju. The Vice-Chancellor will now confer the award.
Would the students who've just crossed the stage please stand? Troi'r awdurdod a roddoedd I mi gan y Brifysgol, derbyniaf chi I gael eich dyfarniad a'r holl ffreintiau a ddaw yn ei sgil. Llongyfarchiadau. Congratulations. Thank you, diolch.
The following students to be presented have achieved a doctoral degree, and in recognition of their achievements and research, they will be presented to the presiding officers, who will shake his hand in turn. Rwy fi athro Damien Walford-Davies yn cyflwyno'r rhai sydd wedi derbyn gradd doethur mewn athroniaeth. I, Professor Damien Walford-Davies, introduce he who has received the degree of Doctor of Philosophy. Richard Lilly. The Vice-Chancellor will now confer the award.
I'm going to have to ask you to stand, Richard. Tro'r awdurdod a roddodd I mi gan y Brifysgol, derbyniaf chi I gael eich dyfarniad a'r holl freintiau a ddaw yn ei sgil. Llongyfarchiadau. Congratulations.
Bore good morning. I'm Nick Fox, and it is my honour to address you as the Vice President Postgraduate of Cardiff University Students' Union. May your care ever be for the good name of our university and the well-being of our world. May your association with the university be cherished and constant throughout your life, as you are now members of its distinguished alumni. I'm sure your time here has been unique. Everyone in this room has had to overcome challenges, and this is what makes you the graduate that you are today. But what makes a Cardiff graduate so unique? Cardiff graduates have found people from all over the world that they otherwise would never have met, knowledge they would never have gained, and possibilities that they would never have dreamed of. They are more than the papers that document their time here, or the handshakes they just received, more than the gowns they wear or the caps on their heads. They are fierce and proud students and loyal friends. They build communities together and make memories that they will look back on fondly. Lastly, a Cardiff graduate never forgets the steps that it took them to get here, the hard work they put in, and the perseverance that it takes to achieve great things. But today marks the end of an era and the beginning of the next chapter of your life. Now is the time for you to embark on your own journey in this world, prospering your life, your families, and the world itself for all humanity. Remember, though, you will not get far in life based on what you already know. You will advance in life based on what you're going to learn after you leave here, because education in all forms does not stop when you graduate. Class of 2019, do not wait to seize your opportunities. Your time has just begun. Diolch yn fawr.
Vice-Chancellor, warm congratulations to all of you graduands today. You can be very proud of your academic achievement, and I expect you also have reasons to be proud that go beyond your degree courses. Most of you will have done wonderful things at Cardiff outside of the libraries and the lecture halls. Maybe you were participants or even leaders of societies and sports clubs. Maybe you were champions of special causes. You built friendships, perhaps even helping friends through difficult times. And those small and large kindnesses that you have done here at Cardiff, those have been great acts of community. So today, we have a chance to celebrate a couple, Jonathan and Karen Hodge, as our honorary fellows. And Karen and Jonathan have, in a quiet and understated way, also undertaken great acts of community. Through their work, they have made life better for people who experience deprivation, mental or physical illness, or social exclusion. And they offer a fantastic example of how you, our graduating students, can continue to do good throughout your lives. They are pillars of a community. So Jonathan was born and raised in Cardiff, and after leaving school, he studied accountancy. He joined Pete Marwick Mitchell and Company, now known as KPMG, but that didn't quite go as planned. So though he gained great experience, he didn't qualify as a chartered accountant. Instead, he joined his family's business. Now, Jonathan is the son of the late Sir Julian Hodge, and when Jonathan joined his father's Carlisle Trust Group in 1983, it spanned a wide range of areas, from retail motor garages to oil distribution, from car rental to life insurance and installment credit. So Jonathan became group managing director of this group in 1985. And in 1987, he helped to form the Julian Hodge Bank. Over the last 20 years, the Carlisle Group has evolved, so it now focuses mostly on financial services. But there's something very special about the Carlisle Group. It's very unusual because when Hodge Bank and Hodge Life succeed, so does the community. And that's because more than 3/4 of the group is owned by the Hodge Foundation. Now, the Hodge Foundation is a charity. It supports welfare, medical, academic, and religious causes. Jonathan's father helped instill in him a strong work ethic and integrity. How fitting that the business that both Sir Julian and now Jonathan have helped to build is the principal supporter of a charity that changes lives for the better. And Jonathan has someone by his side to help make this possible. His wife, Karen, is also Cardiff-born. Karen would have loved to have been an artist, but she says her enthusiasm wasn't quite matched by her talent. So instead, she studied A-levels at college, and there she started volunteering, something you graduands may have done, and a habit she has kept all her life. When she left college, she held a range of jobs, including several at Cardiff University and its predecessor institutions. Karen and Jonathan were married 20 years ago, and family is immensely important to the Hodges. So Karen speaks warmly of the inspiration she's gained from her mother's courage and compassion in life and during the illness which led to her early death. Now, since 2014, Karen's been a trustee of the Hodge Foundation. Her focus is to bring hope, to make lives better. She loves meeting the people that the Hodge Foundation supports, and there are many such people. Thanks to the focus that Karen and Jonathan have brought, the whole community of Cardiff and beyond is better thanks to Hodge Foundation grants. The foundation has supported the arts, hospitals, schools, local projects, churches, and over many years, our own university. You business school students will know well Jonathan's father's name from the Julian Hodge building. And recent grants have supported studies in applied macroeconomics, your favorite, I'm sure, public lecture series, and the Hodge Center for Neuropsychiatric Immunology, a center that studies the links between the immune system and brain disorders like Alzheimer's disease. Everywhere, the Hodge Foundation has focused on making a positive difference to people, on bringing hope and opportunity. Karen and Jonathan Hodge are outstanding role models for you, our graduating students. They've been modest, thoughtful friends to their community, and they have done so without a thought, without any expectation of celebration. Well, today, we do celebrate them for all they have done for Cardiff University, for the city of Cardiff and Wales, and for people everywhere. We celebrate them just as we celebrate you, our graduating students, for helping to build this very special community. You, students, you can also go forward with kindness and generosity. You can help build a better world, just as Karen and Jonathan Hodge are helping to do. And Rheoli is gang chalor, cyflwynaf iti Jonathan a Karen Hodge, and Rheoli Prifysgol Caerdydd.
Roedd awdurdod a roddod I mi gan y cyngor derbyniaf chi fel cymrawd ar anrhydaeth Prifysgol y Caerdydd. Congratulations.
Thank you very much indeed, Jonathan, Karen, for agreeing to be honorary fellows of Cardiff and for all the support that you've given to the university. Thank you very much indeed. When I stood here about an hour ago, there was a sea of very serious faces. I see lots of smiles now, that's great. I think we've had a wonderful, wonderful celebration. You may have noticed a few minutes ago in the list of MBAs who processed across the red carpet was Tumpali Piri. And Tumpali, I believe you'd like to say a few words, please.
I am Tumpali Piri, an executive MBA graduate, and I have been asked to say a few words to represent my fellow Cardiff Business School students. I think you all agree that before we end the ceremony, we need to remember that this is not something we have done on our own. It is extremely important that we show our gratitudes to all of the friends, family, staff who are celebrating with us today. Their considerable amount of support has helped us to get to this point. And I'm sure you'd like to join me in saying a huge thank you. I therefore invite you to stand up, turn around and make as much noise as you can to everyone who is with you today. So let's say thank you.
Thank you, Tumpali. Thank you very much indeed. We're coming to the end of this celebration. Just before we do close, words of thanks, I believe, are deserved, first of all, for the presenters today. They were not word perfect, they were name perfect. Secondly, to entertain you, who entertained you before the ceremony, made our entrance and our departure rather more important than it probably was. Can I ask you to thank Robert Court? Robert tells me this is the 44th year of doing this. He started before I was born, I understand. So again, thank you for joining us. Thank you for celebrating with us. We now have a video that we will show. When the video is completed, can I ask everybody to stand while the platform party leaves the hall? Thank you very much indeed, and may I wish you all the best in the future. Thank you.
You came to Cardiff, you worked, you played, you cried, you laughed, and you learned. From Butte Building to Butte Park, from Talabont to the Tav, you made memories and friendships that will last a lifetime. And you made your mark on Cardiff University.
We made lifelong friends, and we're still in touch. We still have reunions. And I have to say, of course, I met my husband in Cardiff.
I turned up in Cardiff in October of 1979, a very different city to what it is today. Student life in Cardiff then and now was great fun.
Cardiff University ranks as, one of the top universities in engineering, so it's the only university I applied for, actually.
I wanted to meet new people and enjoy my social life, I guess, as well, and I thought Cardiff gave me the opportunity to do that.
because I had a huge amount of fun here. There are friends that I've kept over the years that I met on the course here at Cardiff.
Cardiff is a young city and an eclectic city. I never wanted to do it all over again. I don't think I would ever want to study anywhere other than Cardiff.
My English is Chinese English with some Welsh accent.
The week we played England in 2013 and beat them in Cardiff. You know, England came for the Grand Slam in Cardiff and we blew them off the park. I sent my finals that week.
But your Cardiff journey doesn't end here. Cardiff will always be a part of you. Edrychwch o gwmpas. Look around. This is a room full of brilliant minds, talent, strength, ambition. You have worked so hard and discovered amazing things together. Today, you become Cardiff alumni, ready to shape the world with ideas, designs, dreams.
I think the experience doesn't stop with graduation.
Yeah, Cardiff had a massive impact on I guess, me as a person.
It enabled me to have the confidence to campaign for many changes, for disabled people.
The values that were instilled all set me in incredible stead.
I'm forever grateful to Cardiff University for allowing me the ability really to study alongside my playing career.
Your time at university is what shapes most people.
Always carry with you the good values of being kind to people, being honest to people.
Certainly, without Cardiff, I wouldn't be where I am today. There's no doubt about that.
So let's go forward together. Go out into the world and make it a better place for everyone. And remember, no matter where your ambitions take you next, Cardiff will always be here.
Llongyfarchiadau.
Congratulations.
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 Llongyfarchiadau.
Congratulations.
Cardiff is so proud of you. Croeso. Welcome to our alumni community.
60 on the back. Yes, it's good, yes.